Attention for these two fighters. What a
war! Congratulations to the undisputed dream, Devin Haney, for beating George Kambosos not once, but twice on foreign soil. This time around, Devin Haney beat Kambosos worse than he did last time. In the first fight, Devin Haney beat Kambosos with the left hand alone. However, this time around, Devin Haney beat Kambosos with the right hand, or you could say both hands. Devin Haney nearly stopped Kambosos in the later rounds. If Devin Haney went to the body in the later rounds, he would have had knocked out Kambosos without a doubt. Kambosos was ready to go. Like Andre Ward said, Kambosos just needed a little help, and a body shot would have had been exactly what Kambosos needed. However, even though Devin Haney was this close to getting the knockout where he managed to hurt Kambosos all night long, this was still an amazing, exciting performance. One of the best fights this year, delivered by Devin Haney once again. Devin Haney sat in the pocket more, he took more chances, and it was Kambosos actually the fighter that started moving around and initiating clinches. However, ESPN blamed every single clinch that took place on Devin Haney. Even if the clinch was initiated by Kambosos, even if Kambosos was the one holding, ESPN just blamed everything on Devin Haney. ESPN commentators and staff members tried so hard to discredit Devin Haney all night long in so many different ways. For one, the clinching. Now, despite what ESPN said, I have proof that Kambosos was the one clinching and holding more than Devin Haney, as I took screenshots of some of the times Kambosos held, which was all night long. In addition to that, even when Devin Haney initiated the clinch, Devin Haney was trying to work off the clinch. After Devin Haney perhaps smothers Kambosos' offense, Devin Haney was trying to work in the pocket, and it was Kambosos that was holding for dear life. However, every time Kambosos initiated the clinch, he wasn't trying to work in the pocket. He was holding on for dear life. That's right. And ESPN blamed everything on Devin Haney. Again, it's deception. That's the game old media plays. Throughout this entire video, I'm going to show how many times Kambosos held Devin Haney and initiated the clinches. Also, ESPN never showed Devin Haney highlights in between rounds. I kid you not. And when they did, they only showed the jabs, even though Devin Haney was landing right hands all night long. To make matters worse, one of ESPN commentators, Bernardo Asano, he kept sneak dissing Devin Haney all night long. Whenever the action slows down because Kambosos got tired of getting hit, so he went to survival mode, all of a sudden, Asano out of nowhere says, "We back to having a jab festival." Like, what? Keep in mind, Devin Haney was throwing right hands all night long. He was throwing combinations, left hooks, power shots, you name it. Even to Asano's own admission after the fight, he said that Devin Haney was being more offensive, and unlike the first fight where he mainly used his left hand, in this fight, it was the contrary to that. He mainly used his right hand. But during the fight, Bernardo Asano kept sneak dissing Devin Haney all night long. They tried their best to paint the narrative that Devin Haney was a boring fighter, and it backfired right on their faces as Devin Haney put on one of the best fights of the year in a dominant fashion where Devin Haney was looking like Pretty Boy Floyd. So what does the haters have to say now? Email, now Devin Haney is undisputed. You haters say boring, now Devin Haney put on one of the candidates' fight of the year. You haters say Devin Haney is pillow-fisted, he has no power. However, facts say Devin Haney nearly knocked out Kambosos, hurting him all night long. A fighter with an iron chin. And Devin Haney hurt Kambosos more than Teofimo Lopez, the knockout puncher, hurt Kambosos in their fight. You haters call Devin Haney a runner and say he's holding. Well, guess what? It was Kambosos that was running and holding tonight. Therefore, hopefully old media and the haters could come up with something new, as their previous agendas and narrative have been debunked and are running out of date. They getting dusty. More importantly, from the first bell, Kambosos came on strong as he said he's gonna fight like Chavez Sr. and Duran in this rematch, which he did come on strong in the first round. In fact, he did pull off the first round, and it was a better round than any of the rounds he had in the first fight. However, as soon as the second round hit, all of a sudden, Devin Haney made all of the adjustments. All Devin Haney needed was one round to come up with the blueprint on how to beat Kambosos this time around. As in the second round, Devin Haney came out blazing. He was sitting down on them right hands, which forced Kambosos to calm down. All of a sudden, Kambosos was not aggressive anymore. They said Devin Haney doesn't have any power, but the way Kambosos was fighting Devin Haney, you would mistake Devin Haney for Mike Tyson. The way Kambosos calmed down as soon as he felt Devin Haney power. And after the third and fourth round, Devin Haney was on the verge to stopping Kambosos. However, Kambosos went from I want to win the fight into survival mode. Devin Haney took Kambosos' will out of the fight. And Kambosos kept switching to southpaw. However, every time he switched to southpaw, he was doing it from a distance while he was out of range. Kambosos was so confused. He was trying to do anything to throw Devin Haney off, but instead he ended up throwing his own self off. Kambosos kept trying to give Devin Haney different looks. However, Devin Haney put an end to that when he started catching Kambosos with right hands whenever he switched southpaw. Furthermore, Bill Haney doesn't get enough credit as a trainer, because every time I hear Bill Haney give Devin Haney instructions in the corner, it's always jewels. Kambosos sometimes when he throws the jab, he throws it from the hips. So majority of the times he did it, Devin Haney timed him with the right hand. And I told you guys, the more Kambosos let his hands go, the more he gonna get hit. That's the reason why Kambosos in the later rounds kept his hands at home. And even while Kambosos was on survival mode, Devin Haney nearly stopped him. Kambosos was ready to go. However, Devin Haney made the ultimate mistake of headhunting instead of going to the body, which allowed Kambosos to survive. If Devin Haney went to the high guard and started walking Kambosos down, going to the body with the left hook, then going upstairs, going up and down, he would have definitely got Kambosos out of there. I mean, Devin Haney could have went up and down from a distance as well. But that's the only mistake he made tonight. Nevertheless, Devin Haney still got the job done more impressively than he did last time, answering all of the critics with a check mark. And that's why Devin Haney is number 6 on the pound for pound list at the very least. You can't have him below number 6. I mean, the adjustments he makes, the skill level, the IQ, the offense, the defense, the fact that Devin Haney is the youngest undisputed champion in boxing while being the A-class boogeyman at the same time. This shows once again Devin Haney potential. His ceiling is limitless. If Floyd Mayweather is the Michael Jordan of boxing, then Devin Haney is without a doubt looking like the next coming of Floyd in his own way, where he's looking to be the Kobe of boxing. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of AKHi, TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.